Greetings and salutations, and a happy belated Thanksgiving to those that, like myself, were stateside and had Thanksgiving dinner. Now, I kind of tinkered with a team. It used to be a rain team, and I kind of threw it together again. We're going to see if I can actually do something with it. As I noticed that weather is starting to play a big role in a lot of things. I've got a few other ideas up my, up here, tricks up my sleeve, so to speak, and I'm tinkering with it. I'm sitting there thinking about it. I'm trying to come up with a concrete team that works. Now, there was one of the ones that I used ages ago, and I wished I could really bring it back and make it work, is Ludicolo. But for some reason, I just don't see it working out the way I want to. Which raises many, many issues. I'm going to also try this Sinistra, because I think the big root might work with Machigacha. That's the only reason I put it in there. And the Kilowattrel for the special attack. The Crawdaunt can really do the heavy lifting on his own. And the reason he has safety goggles is to prevent Spore and Rage Powder. But yeah, I mean, it's like, I sit there and I constantly tinker with things. And when I come up with an idea, I run with it, and then I basically run it till the wheels fall off, so to speak. And I hadn't done one of these in a while. I was probably like 8 videos that I hadn't done one of these, and I thought, you know what, just get back into it. People seem to like the ranked battles, and people seem to. They also seem to like the Pokemon Unite as well. Those seem to be getting views. But I don't know. A few generations ago, probably 3-4 generations ago, it was a solid idea. Like, your core play was have a guy with taunt, have a guy with, have a wall, have a guy that could set up light screen, have a way to get rid of light screen. And there's always that, you had your set strategy down, and then you're just building around it. So it's gotten really oddball nowadays. And so I just kind of deal with it, I guess. We're going to Helping Hand that Crawdaunt. And we're going to Crab Hammer that into the next Shadow Realm. Hopefully, because I mean he's got a fairy type, and he's got Play Rough, isn't? I think it is. No, Spirit Break. He's probably got Spirit Break, which would be super effective against Crawdaunt, which would be absolutely harrowing to deal with, unless the guy's AFK, at which point he's not, but not the play I would have made. I'd have gone with Reflect there, but with their champ. Goodbye. He probably wasn't expecting a Crab Hammer, Helping Hand boosted Crab Hammer. So Politoed falls asleep. We're good. You can't Spore my Crawdaunt. It's because of the safety goggles. That's kind of the whole premise of it. That, and we're talking an adaptability Crawdaunt in the rain with a Helping Hand on a Crab Hammer. Yeah. Now that I don't like. That's gonna be trouble. Ooh. Missed. Nice. He's gonna try to Spore the other one, I think. Doesn't work against my safety goggles. And we're gonna Aqua Jet that. That doesn't work either. Pretty sure safety goggles ignores that. Oh, Queenly Majesty. Very nice. Very nice. I'm digging that Politoed dodge in here. Alright, so I can't dodge there. So the Queenly Majesty doesn't work. So we're going to do that again. We're going to terrestrialize into bug type. Because I want to make sure if they try to do a power whip against Crawdaunt, it's not going to be super effective. I'm trying to stop that because this is like the second or third time he's tried it. Second time he's tried it against Politoed. And I don't want him to run the risk of actually hitting Crawdaunt with it. So, yeah, that doesn't work, buddy. It just does not. Politoed is just dodging all those hits. Adaptability, Terra boosted X Scissor. Oof. Now, I will admit, I got really lucky with him missing the 3 power whips. I'm not getting lucky on the sleeping Politoed, though, so. But yeah, safety goggles. Massive, massive W. Well, now he can't hit me with that. I can't hit that, though. We're still gonna... No, we're not. We're gonna Helping Hand the Crawdaunt, who is going to X-Scissor everything that is related to that's Electros. Oof. Nice. He'll survive that. No, he won't. That's a shock. Literally, Thunderbolt. Get it? Yeah, well, his Electros just died. Oh, no wonder. Life Orbed. Wow, he got a crit on there, too. Shock. Well, the Hurricane will be 100% accuracy. And I'll just X-Scissor it for good measure, even though it was against the other one. Well, it worked out pretty well. I think the reason it worked out so well is because he was trying to use Rage Powder, and that was where it fell apart. The Spore was a little bit unfortunate on Politoed, but I'll take it. Was not expecting the Life Orbed Electros, though. So, that was definitely a... that was from left field. That was definitely a sucker punch I was not expecting. So I'm going to try the other members of the team. I have to lead out with Politoed because I need the rain. Maybe I should lead out Politoed, Kilowattrel, and then, depending on what I'm going against. Obviously, if I'm going against like a Sun team or somebody with Drought, I don't want to lead out with Politoed. Okay, so definitely a Politoed angle. Kilowattrel wouldn't be a bad pick because it covers Charizard, Staraptor, and Trevenant. Berardic wouldn't be a bad choice because that covers Trevenant and a couple others. And then the Sinistras is a solid move because that covers the Swampert. Assuming he doesn't Terrasilize. I mean, this might be the golden ticket for teams. I could be wrong too, but we'll find out. I mean, it's hard telling. So the Helping Hand Politoed being able to Helping Hand turn 1 after setting up the rain, absolutely wicked. I mean, just that right there is like a, what, I think it's like a 30% boost. It's crazy. It's not a Drought Charizard, I don't think. Well, there's that. So we're going to Weather Ball the Charizard. And then we're going to Hurricane the Trevenant. Hopefully he doesn't Terrasilize. We'll see. Although, I think I get to move first because Kilowattrel's fast. Very fast. Trevenant's not known for his special defense either. I mean, he could be Assault Vest Trevenant, which would kind of be a little bit of an oddball. But hey, I've done oddball stuff before. Nope. He's totally not, That's gonna hurt. Wow. Actually didn't. This is kind of a raffle stomping. Here comes the Swampert. And, yep, called it. The Cerulege, huh? Well, we are going to Helping Hand the Kilowattrel, and he's going to Weather Ball the Cerulege. That should be a KO. Should be, unless he's Focus Sashed. As for the Swampert, he's probably got... What is it? Torrent? There's no way he wouldn't run the other one, the hidden ability. Torrent's a smart move. Oh, Fairy type, still hit hard. Not gonna be super effective, but it's gonna hit like a truck. I'll give him that. Because it's Helping Hand, Weather Boosted, Weather Ball. With Wise Glasses. It's gonna hit. Yep. Yep. The Helping Hand, I think, is huge. Goodbye, Kilowattrel. Kilowattrel's nasty. I don't think it gets enough recognition. And then we Helping Hand, and we Matcha Gotcha him into oblivion. I mean, I've queued into people that I'm a direct counter for. So yeah, Barardic didn't get to see any play. I'm not sure if this guy had everything like EV trained at all, because I mean, he got absolutely rolled. So yikes. I mean, the Matcha Gotcha with the hospitality, it's a solid setup that we've got going on. Now, if I go against another rain team, I would have to run the... Can't think of his name right now. Crowagunk. Toxicroak. I'll do one more. It's a short little zapper. And, you know, hit a quick video, put it to upload for tomorrow, because it was a long day today. Now, the day I'm recording this is Friday, okay? Friday evening. But let me tell you, Friday evening for us was our family Thanksgiving because of a myriad of different reasons. Well, that's not gonna be good, is it? Barardic's got the best coverage. Oh, there's that stupid Goldango, too. I hate that. The Crawdaunt would help, and I think that it's an awful lot of physical. The Sinistcha wouldn't really help there. The Kilowattrel will. I think the Kilowattrel's the smart move. Gives me special type moves. He's probably going to run the Hisuian Typhlosion. Which I don't think is going to matter because Barardic is going to have Slush Rush or Swift Swim. He's going to have Swift Swim. So, I don't know. This one I might lose. We'll see. That Ursaluna's not going to like it. It'll be a very bad day for him. Not Encore. I want the Helping Hand on Barardic, who is going to Liquidation there. That's a dead Ursaluna. Yeah. I don't think that helps. Because now I can just Encore the Porygon Z. There's the Goldango. Here comes Make It Rain a million times. We're going to Encore you to prevent that from happening. Terrasilize to Normal type. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll Terrasilize to Normal type. That way he doesn't hit for super effective with Make It Rain. I mean, it's still going to kill me no matter what. I'm hoping that I can get to Encore the Porygon Z before... Nope. Nah, that's not a bad pick either. And here goes the... He's going to Terrasilize the... Yep, Goldango into Steel type. Water type. Interesting. Wasn't ready for that. That caught me off guard. That and I can't be hit by his ghost type moves either, because it's normal type. Wow. He's that much of a coward? Doesn't affect because there's nothing to do that with. Obviously his Goldango protects himself. We are going to switch to Crawdaunt. No, we're going to switch to Kilowattrel. And we are going to Ice Punch that thing into oblivion. Because I don't want to leave him out. I think I'm still going to take and Make It Rain, and that's going to hit like a truck. Yeah, Barodic fell asleep. Not much of a shock there. There's the Make It Rain. Yeah, I'm gonna have to discharge there. That's a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Cool. I'm AoEing. Area of effect. I mean, I'm probably gonna lose my Barodic there. Yep. Paralysis? I'll take the kill. I'll take the kill on that. It's fine. Not worried about it. Swap him back in. I'll take it. Doesn't matter. I'll play this. I'll make the sack play to try to drop the Goldango. He's gonna Make It Rain anyway, so that's gonna drop me. But we're trying. You know, we're trying everything here. Yeah, there's the Spore. Here comes the Make It Rain. It's gonna drop him and the other one. Yeah, I figured I was gonna lose this one. I hate Goldango for so much for that. Sweet. Now, his Goldango should move slower than me. Should. But, we'll see. Yeah, Kilowattrel is definitely fast asleep. Well, he gets to move first. That's double KO. Yeah, I've already lost this one. Big time. That's okay. We're going to try and give it the best, good old college try. He's probably going to go for the Spore, thinking he can nasty plot. He might protect. If he does, then it's just completely cooked. But it is what it is. Yeah, it's completely cooked. It's fine. 2-1. Not bad. Team still needs a little work. I probably should have come out with Toxicroak, but whatever. Yeah. If he switches in Porygon Z, then he's just doing it to save his Terastallized. I still being able to KO 2 of them. The fact that I one-shot his Ursaluna was kind of awesome. I should have gone for the Porygon, though. I think not going for the Porygon was the problem there. Goodbye, Goldango. Well, hey, at least I KO'd 2 of them. Yeah, that doesn't work on me, buddy. I have safety goggles. I no longer have adaptability, which means I have to KO the Porygon this turn. Because he'll just set up Trick Room, and then he's got ways to kill me. Maybe Amoonguss still has Sludge Bomb. So, we'll see. I might be able to actually put down some damage on him. We'll see what happens. If I can kill his Porygon and then work on his Amoonguss. If Crawdaunt can pull it off, which I didn't think he could. Yeah. Let's just say if he could, though, it would have been great. Yeah. That's to be expected. He's running 2 things that are basically borderline legendaries. It's pathetic. It's pathetic to watch that. So people that run Ursalunas and people that run Goldangos, I hate to say it, but I have no respect for them. None whatsoever. That's just me. It's one of those things that when you see it, you know what? It's something just tells me to do this. Poison type, Gyarados, and I have a feeling that this poison type Gyarados just might be a shiny. Now I've heard that they make them shiny locked, but I don't know. Something just tells me to do it. Poison type. I mean, he can hit me with water compaction, or not water compaction. He hit me with a water move that would give me. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Whatever. Actually, no, wait. I shouldn't do it with him. Should I do it with? He's a level 75, which means I have to use something 75 or higher. Don't want to use Mousehold because reasons. If he was level 100, I'd use him. Just sit there and do payback a whole bunch of stuff like that, and then as soon as they can get the Terastallized, switch over to normal type, and then hit Curse. This is the old style Curse Lax, just made for, made for being me. There you go. Gliscor seems like a solid pick. Something just tells me that this is going to be a shiny Gyarados. I don't know why. I could be wrong. I could be all, went behind the ears and be telling Porky Pies, but I just get this feeling that I need to do it. I don't know. I'm rolling with the feeling. Who knows? But I love the battling though. I really do. And upon loving the battling, there are certain things that when they are used, it just for some reason screams to me and says this person has no respect for themselves. Ursaluna, Goldango, like if you want to use an Ursaluna here in this, fine. You want to use whatever, I don't care. But bringing those on a team, come on, man. Like, it's like back in the day when everybody was like, oh, you gotta take, this specific one. What was it back in the day? It was an absolute scourge. I'm trying to think of it. Every single team ran it, too. It was right around X and Y. Because that's when you had the Mega Evolutions. And I forgot what it was they were running. Mega Kang was one of them. But I didn't have a problem with that one because you just wait. You feed it stats. And then you just bring in a Ditto with a Quick Powder. And then you have all of his stats plus Quick Powder plus Fake Out. You just win. It's incredible. Because Ditto just copies their stats and imposters into it. It's literally the easiest win you can get. But of course, you had all the as the UK would call them, boffins back then. They all thought they were, smarter than everybody else. Of course, it's not a shiny, but I thought it was going to be. It just had a feeling. We'll see. I'll just keep going. Anyway, you had all these, these boffins and, brain trusts and everything that thought, I'm going to, oh, he has Ice Fang. Nice. They had all these things like, oh, I'm going to do this, where, that they would always agree on the same thing. Problem is what they agreed on is they said, oh, Mega Kangaskhan doesn't really have a counter, and then when you brought up the fact that it was, the Ditto was the counter, people were like, no, it's not. Oh, he has Moxie, doesn't he? And he's probably just gonna blast us out of the den. But anyway, they said that Ditto doesn't copy all of the stats. Meaning, they were saying that Ditto doesn't copy everything. That he doesn't copy like their attack post power-up punch. It doesn't copy anything like that. It's like, but it does. Yeah, he's got Moxie. And that's kind of what they were going with. They were saying, oh, well, they were kind of saying that Ditto doesn't copy those stats. And that's wrong, because Ditto copies the stats as the Pokemon has them. Not just the boosts, but the absolute stats. So if you EV trained your Kangaskhan in attack and speed, I have your attack and speed. Even if my IVs are dog water, I still have your attack and speed. Because it's a copy of your Pokemon. The only thing I don't copy is the HP. And that was what allowed Imposter Ditto to really wreak havoc on the meta back then. So there was no real Scourge per se. But you always had to bring like a Taunter. You always had to bring, something that could remove stat boosts, haze, and you just had to have like a wall, something that could slow him down, a PowerPoint soak. Really good PowerPoint soak by the way back then was Metacham. He still is today if you really want to be a nuisance. Because you could run Protect, Endure, Detect, and make him hold a Leftovers. So then you Protect, you prevent getting hit. You Endure, it takes you down to 1, and they can't kill you with 2 hits. And then your Leftovers go and give you a little bit of a health. And then you Detect, and then they can't hit you again. And then you Endure, and then it pops you down, and then the Leftovers bring you back up, and you just keep doing that, and you just soak their points. Matter of fact, I'll build one of those and try to be a complete nuisance with it in the next video. Matter of fact, I think I do have one sitting around here that is that setup exactly. I think I already have one of them built, to be honest with you. Nope, it's pure power Metacham. He doesn't have it. He has recover. And the only reason he has recover is I was breeding that on somebody else with the mirror herb. I know I have another Metacham. And if you can't tell, one of my favorite held items is Eviolite. So anything that has that can be Eviolited, I love it. I love doing it because it's so much fun. I only have one Metacham. That's a pure power Metacham. How about that? Doubles his attack stat, which wouldn't be bad. I'll just train it in like attack and speed. Give it like protect, detect, endure, and then like drain punch or something like that. Or just something. I'll come up with something. But I'm going to make that. And it'll be a giant PowerPoint soak. So you'll see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. And I'm kind of impressed that it went 2-1. But at the same time, it's very technically sound. The only thing I lack is something that has taunt. Or just making the proper decision. Like going after that Porygon probably would have been a smarter decision than to drop the Ursaluna. But I didn't want to leave the Ursaluna up. But by not targeting the Porygon, I sabotaged myself in a later game. So mistakes were made. And it's those type of mistakes that can cost you the game. It's just literally a coin flip. If I had gone after the Porygon, yeah, I might have lost my, maybe my Politoed, or I would have lost maybe my Berardic, but they would have lost their Porygon Z. So you never really know how that would have ended if I had gone after the Porygon. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I'm going to keep that team around, and I'm going to try some new stuff. But as always, I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and have a good one. Enjoy the leftovers, but not too much.